Hello. Viper sent this gameplay and crucial discussion, I think, about Monday, 2 days ago. Yeah, well, it's 2 days ago since Wednesday today. And specifically asked, I think, about sniper tips. Yeah, sniping and general gameplay on Monday, the 3rd of October. I'm close out of the tab. So in here he says that he has a snapshot opening shot I have soul with surplus explosive payload, bottom dollar. That's pretty solid loadout. I don't think he shows his loadout at any point, so I can't say anything other than those guns are good, and I hope he's using Icarus grip. Oh, does show it here, doesn't he? A little bit. Okay. So it's a hunter. I don't think he shows mods, does he? No, he does. He just kind of pages over it. Um, Stats look fine. But like 80 mobility with Dragon Shadow. I don't know if you're using mobility mods to bump that up, but it's kind of a waste. Because if ideally you're going to be having the Dragon Shadow buff almost at all times. But other than that, I know you didn't specifically ask for the mods, but just thought I had to look.
Take the zones.
This is pretty bad quality. I think this should be a little bit better at least.
Enemy claims
It's
zone
very
A.
strong early
Zone C
position,
captured.
and for like you and other so as much as people are running, a lot of people are running to courtyard. Some people do split off to A, though. So what exactly happened in this
Zone
stuff?
C captured.
So you peek, you see like about 2 people, and then you die because you are out of like 120 range. As weird as that sounds. But yeah, and there's also multiple people. It's just you died there because you're over aggressive. And as soon as you saw like that, saw there's multiple people there, especially the fact that they were killing with, you should have just backed off and used your dash to get away.
Enemy claims zone B.
Honestly, you're helping out your teammate. I know he's running in like a dipshit. Well, like, I guess. He did have a shotgun, but he's taking forever to kill the guy. Very strong position on the basket. See, you hear people courtyard. Going outside now. Teammates with you, so you can play a little bit more aggressive. After the point. Teammates dead. They're about to start pushing onto you now.
Zone advantage is yours.
Never mind, they didn't move. But they got the point. That's a nice shot. I'm surprised that wasn't a headshot. That's good. I believe you left that was big. You became really exposed when you used that shatter dive, but I guess I'm gonna assume it was just misinput.
Zone B locked. Your enemy has a power
That's a
play.
bit of too long of a range, even for a 120 to people. It's unfortunate. There's not much you can do. You could have tried to dodge. I think you just didn't react fast enough. Well, not in the open, you're in their cover. But it saw you and it pointed at you, and then you died. Not much you can do there. But like, you're playing like very good position. I think you have pretty good positioning for a sniper. You're playing back. You're not really going near your opponents, and you're not getting shotguns at all because you're not giving them a
Zone
chance to
A
even
lost.
get close enough to shotgun.
Zone B captured. You have advantage.
And, get over aggressive, you're low in health, and you know that there's multiple people coming from that angle. So it's best that you don't leave yourself too exposed. If you stayed closer to this wall or backed off, so that you can regain health and then peek again, would be better. Because you get caught off guard by the guy who jumped up tree.
Zone C lost.
Doublets.
Zone A
Make
captured.
for that shot up there? No. That wasn't a headshot. That wasn't a fucking headshot.
Zone A captured. You have zone.
I guess he hit like his neck or something. You would have usually headshot, not traded there. Unfortunate. Stop attention for a second. Okay. I know that, yeah, you're headshot there. You see the guy on your left going into church, and he gets solo bombed by a Sansa's wall. Probably has a shotgun. And you get caught off. I think the problem is like you saw him pop the tray, you heard it, and your teammate got popped on him, and so it's not really safe to be pushing that at all, to be honest. And so I know like you want to stop contesting, you want him to like not take the point or take the point from him, but with that tornado in play, you're not really gonna get it, and you can't really trade. Well, you can't really trade. You're not likely to like trade off your teammate because that tornado is going to be coming for you. So it would have been better if you just played back once you heard that tornado, and just waited for it to go away, or just went to B because B is being capped right now. But you, as a tornado comes, you're forced to retreat, and that just gives him free shots. And he hits the 3-tap on you, which kills you. That's nice spotting.
You're in the lead.
Got one kill, that's good. Teammate pushes him by himself. You can probably go around the side and assist him. No, there's no other shot from there. Missed the shuriken you overshot it. Yeah, you overshot that first shuriken, and it didn't breathe him. If you get frozen, they kill you while he's frozen. Well, it's whatever. You played, I know I said you probably should have pushed, but I did not know they had a shotgun. You played too close. And that's the thing with the sniping. Like, the good thing and the bad thing is that you have that extended range, so you can fight from pretty much anywhere on the map. But the problem is, because you're not running a shotgun, you also become much less effective close range. Of course, you can hit like a no scope body and all that, but it's not as powerful as a shotgun ever will be, unless you become like, unless you like headshot them or something. But you just can't you can't play that close. If you played you could have looked through the entrance, but you playing like inside the building, especially when there's multiple people in here and one of them's at least one of them is likely to have a shotgun, you're putting yourself in a disadvantage because castle church is a very, it looks big, but there's a lot of obstacles and it's very easy to get shotgun rushed in here, and so it's just not a safe place to be in unless there's no enemies inside of it. If there's people at like the church entrance all the way across, like yeah, you can play a sniper in here, but if as soon as there's a shotgunner that's like even on cap point, that they're too close, so it gets pretty risky, and they have the advantage if they decide to rush it.
5 minutes remain. A strong start. Fight on. Zone C captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
Try to miss. Bit of miss shot. Pull them out of cover and choking both of them.
Zone C lost.
Well balanced.
Zone B
Captain
lost.
point.
Power
You
play.
guys are in power
Enemy
play.
has your zone.
Triple captain, maybe not power play. Hit the bottom. They just get pushed. One of the things with like capping zones is like, well, just like doing any objective, is that everyone in the map knows that you're doing it. And you did it when you were far away from your team, and that's risky itself, but you're running a shotgun, you're running a sniper. And so a sniper can like a sniper is a weird role because it can play like far away from its team, a lot farther than like some shotguns can. But it's also weird in that if you get caught playing a sniper, by like if you get caught out by snipers as a sniper, you are worse. You're pretty much dead, right? Where if like a shotgun, if you had a shotgun there, you could have played close and try to trade or something. But the thing with snipers is that you can play far off, but you have to make sure that you're not going to get caught out like this. Because once you get caught out like this, all you have is your primary basically. Because yeah, maybe you hit like some body shot or headshot that's like a no scope headshot or something, but that's not like reliable enough to warrant even using it over only using primary. And so when you're playing far away from the team, you don't have the safety net of your shotgun. And so like as soon as you saw that people were pushing you, you should have just, instead of trying to fight it, you should have just ran. Or you shouldn't have capped it all by yourself, because the worst thing that can happen to a sniper is if people find out where you are, because your entire like a sniper's based around just getting picks, right? But that also means that it's a glass cannon, so you can get picks, like you can get you're very strong in that you can get picks, but if you get caught, you can be like destroyed very easily. Again, it's you can't play that risky. You can't go away from your team into multiple people. Especially when they're missing animations. It's fine, your teammate has your back. You're safe again because there are multiple teammates around you. You were playing good positioning. I think you just tunnel vision on the kill too much. Like even when he popped, you still went from the shot, and you did get the trade. You did get the kill, which is oh, did that show up? You get the kill, but yeah, it cost you your life because you got the kill while there was a chaos
Zone
right
B
next to you.
captured. You have advanced.
And so instead of like tunnel vision on that kill, you should have just backed off. And maybe saved your life.
You're winning.
Who knows?
Stay
With chaos
strong.
sometimes.
Zone A lost.
Spawn. I think it's like 2 out of 3 spawn. Just spawn into like a super spawn. So I'm not. It's not really saw anything in particular. Just
Your enemy
looked away
can't
for a
kill
second.
if they're dead.
So I just wanted to watch that.
Zone B lost.
Jumping up first. Oh no, he's jumping up for that. Doing 100 jump up and you can like
Zone C
jump up against you. It's because either one, they're
enemy
using
has
mountaintop,
your zone.
2, they're using a super, or 3, they're using rock launcher, I guess. They're usually using something that will like one shot you. Well, that's with any what do you call it? Any like players cost, to be honest, because like they're jumping up supers, they don't. Jumping up supers, the only reason people jump up is to use the supers when you're too far away to like shotgun, and it's stupid trying to do that while sniping. You guys want to rush it? Playing a bit close.
Your
Yeah,
enemy
you
has
got too focused on this guy. Yeah. If he like played that properly, he would have gotten you instead of going for that guy all the way on his right and farther away. But you also like when you're focused on too focused on this guy and you lose all bearing your surroundings, so you jump up, you make yourself an
enemy
easy
has
shot for everyone out in garden.
got to hold those zones. Maybe next time, Guardian.
Okay. Um. So the main thing I did see in that was I think your positioning as a sniper is pretty over aggressive. And like I understand you used a shotgun for a lot longer than you used a sniper and used shotgun up until this point. And so as a shotgun you can get away with the stuff you're doing. Um where you're like pushing into buildings where there's fights are, but you can't really get away with that on a sniper. And the main things are because you're playing like positions where you're getting pushed and then you're dying because of it, right? So you're not giving yourself that safety net to get away, and instead of like waiting, it's like making it so that people are just collapsing on you is your main like sources of death. And other than that, I didn't really spawn anything too weak. I think your overall awareness, it's fine, but it could use some work because as you saw in that last death, you died because you tunnel vision too hard in that chaos reach. You went for the kill, even though the chaos was popped right next to you. And like, always prioritize your life, right? And like, maybe you get the kill sometimes, but if you're getting that kill just to trade it away and die, like it's not really worth it. It's different cases for like if you're 100% gonna die, like say if three people are collapsing on you with shotguns, like yeah, you're gonna die. So, well, you're most likely gonna die unless they really screw up. So it's worth it to go for the trade because at least it's on one-to-one terms. But like, if you have a chance to escape, just take that chance. Don't throw away your life because you think that you're gonna die, or if you just want to get a trade for it. Other than that, I think that's about it, man. Your gameplay seemed your sniping like aim didn't seem too bad, honestly, and I think you'll be fine if you just work on your like the kinks I told you about. That's about it, and I'll see you some other time, man. See ya.